Live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diane, and today is October 2nd, 2014. Oh, look, there's Rhodey. You hardly ever get to see her. There she is. She's in the background there, on my right side on the screen. Stage right, I guess you would say. There she is. She's an old cat. Alrighty then. Here are your news updates for tonight. It's very late. It's taken me a long time to do this. Alrighty then. The Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. Officials, 100 potential contacts linked to Dallas Ebola patient. Heads up. Heads up. Moving on. Breaking news. BreakingNews.com. "38 minutes ago, Ferguson, Missouri. Police reportedly arrest at least a half dozen protesters Thursday night, including freelance journalists." Coming out of Washington Post. Heads up, freelance journalists. That probably means people who are alternative news on YouTube and the internet. Magnitude 4.9 earthquake strikes south of Panama 1 hour ago. Coming out of USGS. An hour ago. University of Texas in Arlington, Texas to be closed Friday due to partial power outage after storms. Coming out of NBC News. Three hours ago, tornado reported near Cooter, Missouri, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour, coming out of Storm Chaser 4850. Four hours ago, tornado reportedly spotted near Lake City, Arkansas, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour, coming out of Weather Channel. Okay. Moving on. The Watchers, watching the world. Strong M7.3 solar flare erupted from southwest limb. Typhoon Fanfone intensifies heading towards southern Japan. Alrighty then, heads up. E&E News, Energy News, U.S., Canada. Today, MSNBC, largest epidemic ever seen in world's oceans, hits West Coast. Emergency legislation proposed in U.S. Congress. Newsweek, millions dead, researchers have lost count. Experts, it's beyond anything I've ever imagined, disintegrating before our eyes. Never been an event so dramatic. Shorelines losing biodiversity blanketed in barnacles. Also, yesterday, government data, U.S. hit with worst fallout the year after Fukushima began. Radioactive cesium spiked to highest levels ever recorded in history of EPA's radiation network, which I reported on yesterday. Moving on. E&E News, Energy News, Japan, Fukushima. Japan TV today. Alarming new discovery. Analysis reveals seriousness of contamination from Fukushima for first time. You realize as of October 1st, it's been 1,300 days of radiation being spewed into the Pacific Ocean and in our atmosphere from Fukushima. Do you realize that? 1,300 days, every day. Enormous amounts of radioactive material released on day one of crisis. Excuse me. Well before officials said plant worker readings were off the scale. Also today, TV, huge increase in U.S. Navy sailors suffering injury after Fukushima exposure. Government reports show USS Reagan went directly into most intense area of plume just as radioactive releases hit peak. Over 20 trillion becquerels coming from plant every second. We're now beginning to see the real data. Oh, they're now beginning to see the real data after 1,300 days. And that's from the TV. Oh well, now we know that you're going to be 1,300 days late on anything the TV's going to show you. Alrighty then. It's a shame, it's a crime against humanity. Everyone be safe out there. Be ready for anything. Gary Larrabee's channel is saying watch. Watch for when a lot of the famous politically and actors and whatever, the famous people and the politicians go into hiding, then you really know something is up. That's off of Gary Larrabee's channel. So please subscribe to Feel Free Music. Don't subscribe to Feel Free because, well, you can, but this one here is the main channel. Feel Free Music is my main channel. The other one's just used to make shows. Alrighty then. Take care. Be prepared for anything, and I'll see you again tomorrow on the flip side. Take care.